Deborah Rodriguez. We begin on Capitol Hill, where the most powerful tech CEOs will testify in an hour from now on whether they're doing enough to protect kids who use social media. Correspondent Jolene Kent is in the hearing room.
Selena was wonderful. She just was sunshine. Sammy Rodriguez's 11-year-old daughter, Selena, died by suicide after what her mom calls an extreme addiction to Snapchat and Instagram that led to sexual exploitation by child predators. And they would see exactly how to groom her to see if they wanted her to just. The Senate Judiciary Committee summoned the CEOs of Meta, X, TikTok, Snap, and Discord to testify together and address what the committee calls their failure to protect children online.
The New York Times says lawmakers have dug up emails showing Meta decided against hiring new staff to focus on child safety. Speculations on about President Biden's plan to respond to the Iran-linked drone attack that killed 3 U.S. service members in Jordan. He says he has that plan mapped out, but he hasn't announced specifics. Correspondent Ed O'Keefe is at the White House.
U.S. officials tell CBS News plans call for a strategic bombing campaign that's likely to continue for a number of days, striking numerous targets.
Iran is promising a strong response. Early this morning, a House committee approved 2 articles of impeachment against Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas over the crisis at the southern border. But UVA political analyst Larry Sabato doubts it'll make a difference.
This is just for show, because there is no one, absolutely no one, who believes that the Senate will convict Mayorkas.
New numbers from the CDC show pregnancies are getting shorter, with early-term births up 20% since 2014. CBS News medical contributor Dr. Celine Gounder.
Obesity, high blood pressure, diabetes, all of those increase the risk of these kinds of issues with earlier preterm birth.
Boeing reporting losses weren't as big as the company expected in the fourth quarter, despite issues swirling around its Boeing MAX 9. The company's revenue up 10%, beating analysts' expectations. The new results were announced weeks after a plugged door blew off a plane in midair, leaving a gaping hole in the side. The big question ahead of today's Fed meeting: will central bank officials begin cutting interest rates? CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
Right now, investors believe there's about a 46% chance that the Fed will start cutting rates in March. That probability rises to about 90% for the May meeting. S&P futures down 25. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 60 degrees in Lafayette, California.